So it all starts here with doing research on locks and so forth, and bringing it over here. This is where I have part of my lock lab, where I can sit down and work on locks and also do my video recordings. You have other storage. And this is the to-do lock board. Locks either haven't gotten to yet, which are on the left, and a lot of my antique locks, as well as a bin full of lever locks and so forth, old locks I haven't gotten to yet. I'm still building tools for the lever locks, but tools for working on keys and locks and so forth. These are my locks that I am planning on working on to work on my purple belt. I also have this as a project bin. It has a number of cylinders and SFIC cylinders, and I've got key blanks so I can make more challenge locks. And then a bunch of Slage and Quickset / Defiant cylinders that are in here. There's bags of those that I've collected from different places like Restore and garage sales, that sort of thing. And then we have our supplies, so C-clip tools, key rings, that sort of thing, but tap and die tools, caliper, and besides the ruler, there's the Lishi key cutter tool, as well as those are the Sparrow's challenge or revolver and some other practice locks, as well as some kits that you could buy with it. I also have some sheet metal and so forth to use for making tools, as well as I'm learning welding. You get your e-keying sets for different types of keyways and locks, and these are mostly all key blanks for different kinds of locks and keyways. Then here is, this is mostly copper, and then I've got some other metal here for basically being able to make shims and so forth out of, and studs for handles on custom picks. And these are assortment of different brass rods and some other things to make pins and so forth out of, as well as lever lock tools that require different sized brass tubes. Over here I've got a workstation. Those are my tool rolls that I typically take with me and work wherever I want to work on locks. I'm going to be doing some impressioning on all of these locks here. They all use the Master Lock keyway. And up here, these are this is my already picked board. So these are the locks I've already finished. Some of these I'm holding on to provide to other newer pickers as I continue to try and encourage, friends, associates, whatever, to get into lock picking. This is my workshop where I can work on pins. Just put them in the chuck there, spin them, and I have a number of other tools to use for, fashioning the pins the way that I want them. For example, this is a project I'm working on to create a turning tool for lever locks that is interchangeable with the handle, and grinding wheel for working on lock picks and lock picks, as well as doing some grinding on different types of pipe or rod that I work with. And last but not least, these are some examples of they're 1/8 for making handles on picks, and I'll show the bandsaw in a second for that. But these are pen blanks of all different varieties of wood to be used to make pick handles out of. A couple of projects I was working on for holding cylinders, and that is metal used for it's basically shim or gauge to make the actual picks out of, and that's stainless. And last but not least, there's the bandsaw already set up to it's able to cut the wood in 1/8 inch little slats, and then sand them down and finish them up. And then for anything special, we can hit the jigsaw or the router. But that's about it.